Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by. A quick commentary on colorism, right? I see these people from Africa over here in America complaining about colorism. And I've seen some of them even say that in the nations they came from. Colorism is a big deal. You know, some of the Africans, depending on the country, right? Some of these people look just alike. They're actually the same complexions. They've got the same uniformity in appearance, although they distinguish, you know, you can distinguish that they have different faces. So maybe they're in the same tribe and they have a similar aesthetic appearance. Features are very similar. You can tell they are the same people. Unlike our group, ethnically Black Americans, there is no uniformity in appearance, right? Although you know that many of us have African ancestry, that is the predominant ancestry in our genetic pool, right? With that said, these people that come here and complain about colorism have undermined these Black American women, ethically Black American women, that initially started the concern about colorism, right? Now, I used to be someone that supported some of the colorism arguments because it does exist. But I saw the infiltration of Caribbeans and Africans, right? They have these Caribbean and African immigrant connections. They took over the colorism disposition argument and concerns and undermined the dark-skinned Black women, or, you know, here in America that are actually non-immigrant in any form of connection, right? They took it and started just applying it to any unfavorable thing that happens to them here in America, right? And I find, and I've said this for a long time in any videos that I've done, you know, a lot of them that concern skin tone complexions within Black, racially Black people, that the dark-skinned people are the biggest colorists. The jet brown, blackety jet, whatever. The dark-skinned people, right, respectfully, are the biggest colorists. They can be one or two shades or not even a shade away from the other dark-skinned Black person and calling them all kinds of derogatory complexion names, right? Now, these Caribbeans and Africans that have undermined the ethically Black American women in the colorism movement, they want to be the face of Black dark-skinned women here in America, not you. They don't want you, the ethically Black American woman, to be the dark-skinned jet brown face of dark-skinned women in America. And many of these ethnically Black American women did not see the undermining occurring, right? I saw it up front and personal when a friend of mine's whose skin tone, we're not even friends anymore. I stopped being friends because every single thing that happened was based on skin tone, right? And we weren't the best of friends, anything like that, but we were good associates, right? We had skating in common, bowling in common, just things that a group of us would do. And I just was like, if that person's coming, I would either leave early or just not show up, because it is tiring hearing that, you know, it's all like isms that are thrown in on every subject. But it turns out that this lady had befriended someone from another country that was extra jet brown, extra jet browner than her. And they got into it, right? They got into it. And it was over colorism and who and why they should be a representation of dark-skinned women of African ancestry here in America. It's crazy. And I learned that from another good friend, right? And it is so crazy because you could see the undermining occurring because it had become that the spokespersons of colorism complaints were mostly non-ethnically Black American women. They were types of women that you could clearly see in many cases had a type of jet brownness that surpasses that of many ethnically Black American women, right? People that we consider on the dark skin spectrum are no longer dark skinned. Now you'll find some of these women continuing to shift complexions of what complexions are here in America. And as a demographic of people grow and it starts including other people, you'll have these problems, right? At first, it was that there's always been in my community, the ethnically Black American community, a light skin, dark skin thing that, went on a division, right? And I am somebody that do not believe that people in your racial, ethnic group or demographic should be able to mistreat you regardless of the complexion. We're not going to ignore the fact that you're mistreating me because of my complexion. Rather, you want to call it colorism or not, right? But what I find is that these people shift complexions. And the first it was that the biracial people are replacing Black women. Then it was you're throwing all people who have lighter complexion in the category of enemy, be it light-skinned Black women, us that are ethnically Black American, or people that are biracial or something like that, all dumped in the anti-dark-skinned Black woman category. You have these men that don't prefer certain features and complexions. This was making the jet brown, dark-skinned Black women mad and upset, right? And now, right, the jet brown women from other places, Caribbean and African places and countries, have undermined, in my opinion, ethnically Black American women. And I've seen them over there on TikTok saying that the women of Africa, should be the representation of dark-skinned Black women. And maybe they're right. I mean, maybe they are right. I even saw one of them say that Kelly Rowland is not dark-skinned. And that's because they're comparing it to some African style of pure dark-skinnedness, right? So it is interesting. Some of them are still complaining about things that, people are going to not like people. The more choices they have, the more fruit in the basket, you have more choices, right? You have more choices. But when you throw everybody in a basket, of not liking you, not liking you, other people can undermine your movement. And that is what I've seen many of the foreign African women that have landed here in America by immigration or parentage do. Just my thoughts, social nerves.